Yo, what's happening everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. And today is a very special day because it is the first day of the Wild Area global event. And I am really excited about this one, mainly because last year's Wild Area event was absolutely spectacular. And I think this year is going to follow suit. There's certainly a lot of Pokemon to catch, and there's also quite a lot of things to do. So we're gonna just jump right into it. I am, of course, running late as I usually am with these events, and I wanna just get right into completing the tasks for the Go Pass, collecting the new Dynamax or Gigantamax Pokemon, the new Pokedex entries, and of course, Mighty Pokemon. It's going to be a really great time. I am definitely looking forward to this. Okay, jumping right in, let's get to it. All right. So another thing that I want to focus on today is, of course, getting to level 71. I feel like I am so behind when it comes to leveling. And wow, yeah. So I believe we are on hour 2. Oh yeah, here we go. Those are the Safari Balls that we will need for Mighty Pokemon. I'm not seeing any so far. I'm assuming when it comes to Mighty Pokemon, that's going to be the major highlight. I think that was the big thing with last year's Wild Area event, and yeah, I think it's definitely going to produce some really good catches today. I'm hoping. A Shundo would be phenomenal. I of course have the event ticket, so I do have the boosted shiny rate. But we'll see. We'll see how lucky I am today. Alright, starting things off with Audino. We do have Shadow Raids, Shadow Cresselia. Look at all the Gigantamax Pokemon. I'm actually going to jump into this. I know this is one of those Pokemon. Actually, no, never mind. I'm going to see if I can catch a Mighty version of this later on. One of the things that I need to get done is, of course, the Go Pass. Because I did purchase the premium track, the deluxe edition of the Go Pass, so that I could pick up a silver bottle cap. And we, of course, have a special research as well. For Gold Wild, let's see. I'm at 29, level 29 with this Go Pass. I did not play as much as I could this week. I feel like I should have played a little bit more, grinded out a little bit more so I could get a little bit of a head start on the Go Pass, but I did not do that, of course. But it shouldn't be difficult to complete as long as I'm constantly catching Pokemon. Oh, and I just realized we gotta get our premium items going. Where are you? Let's get our lucky egg. That's going to be important. Incense. And then, of course, Star Piece. Where are you, Star Piece? There we go. And this is something I really like. You could just directly increase the duration of your premium items straight from here. Sweet. Let's do one more of these. There we go. So for 2 hours, let's see how much we can get done. All right, now we can catch this Audino. Can't believe I didn't have a Star Piece on earlier. Could have gotten a lot more Stardust. But yeah, I think Go Pass is gonna be the major thing I'm gonna work on. Of course, I am at Schaumburg Town Square, which is my typical place to go for Pokemon Go. For the last several vlogs that I've made, I've been out here. But really, this place is so great. So the spawn rates are good, the lures are all lured up, the raids are going to be filled to the max. I'm hoping that the Gigantamax battles are also going to be filled up. And just in general, the weather's out. The weather's nice. Might as well enjoy the sun while I can. Very atypical for this time of year. Usually it's one of the coldest times of the year, but yeah, it is what it is. So I'm not seeing anyone jump into this Shadow Cresselia raid, so I'm not gonna hang out around here. Let's walk over to the more highly populated areas and see what we could find. I'm gonna jump into this Beware raid just because, why not? What if I pick up a Shundo? Who knows? I have a bunch of spare raid passes. But I do want to save some for Shadow Cresselia, and then for tomorrow, Shadow Darkrai. Those are definitely going to be some highly valuable Pokemon. Not necessarily meta, but it is what it is. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I can solo this. It should be no problem at all. What are some of the wish list items for today? Obviously a Shundo. Shundos are always something that I'm looking for. Not sure, really. I just want to play. You know, like I just want to play casually. I feel like Pokemon Go is most enjoyed when you're not really feeling a lot of pressure. I've been saying this for a while now. I think bottle caps is one of the best things to happen to Pokemon Go because it takes a lot of the pressure off of these events, because a lot of times you're just focused on trying to get Shundos. You're focused so hard on doing as many raids as possible just so you could potentially pick up that Shundo. Not so much anymore. You don't need to worry about that as much anymore. And the reason for that is, of course, because of bottle caps. So with bottle caps now in the game, all you really have to do is just try to get shinies. And maybe if you get one that you can get to a Shundo with a bottle cap, there you go. I like that. I really like that. And it feels like when it comes to these sort of events like Pokemon Go Fest, Pokemon Go Tour, and then of course Wild Area, that was always like a core issue with these events, that pressure that you feel. You no longer have that, and I think it's just great. Now I feel like I can actually enjoy these events the way they were originally designed. All right, let's see here. Are you going to be a shiny? Ooh, we get Safari Balls. Not a shiny. That's okay. But there you go. Our first costumed Beware exclusive to this event. And yes, this can be caught in the wild as a Mighty Pokemon. No good IVs. Oh, speaking of wild Pokemon or Mighty Pokemon, here we go. Our first Mighty Pokemon of the day. I don't even think I need... I realize I don't need to bury these. I could just probably pinap them. Yeah, there you go. First Mighty Pokemon of this event is going to be a Meowscarada, 98%. Whew. Yeah, that's the big thing with Mighty Pokemon. Their IVs are astronomically high. All right, let's see what we can catch in this area. I like that this event is more centralized around catching. I feel like a lot of events like this, it's so focused on raiding, it's so focused on, I don't know, like different mechanics aside from just walking around and catching Pokemon, that it kind of takes some of the fun out of it. But this one, gonna be a lot of catching involved. Let's see, but nothing substantial in the area. I guess I should get my Pokemon Go Plus going. If you still do not have one of these, what are you doing? You should definitely invest into it. Although I did see that the prices of the Go Plus has increased by a lot. I'm guessing it's because of, I don't know, the economic things going on in the world, but yeah, I will try to find a really cheap version of the Go Pass, or the Go Plus that you can get, and I'll put it as a link, and yeah, wherever the shopping link is right here. So yeah, definitely pick one of those up. They're really good. They're really handy, especially for events like this, where you can just walk around, catch Pokemon, all that good stuff. Although I will say for the Wild Area event, the one risk is that you will be using the Go Plus auto catcher for Mighty Pokemon and potentially miss out on something good. So yeah, that is one risk, but it's still really good to have. Okay, here we go. This is our first Shadow Cresselia raid of this Wild Area event. This raid did fill up with quite a lot of people, so I just jumped right in. All right, let's see. Not a shiny, of course, but are you going to be... Oh, actually, it is a yellow circle, so let's pinap it. Why not? Let's pinap it. These Safari Balls are great. I love Safari Balls. I love Safari Balls. It's one of the big things with the Wild Area event. Definitely what makes it unique, of course, compared to other major events. Yeah, it's trash, as I predicted. Let's see what's here, though. No Mighty Pokemon. Nothing to get excited about. There is a new Pokemon. We gotta pick that up. Let's see if there's any in this area. Not seeing anything. But yeah, let's walk around. Let's see if we can find something. I see apples for Applin. We need those, always. And yeah, All right, so yeah, let's keep this moving. Let's see what we can get. Oh, here we go. First shiny of the event. And there's a helicopter circling over this park. Why? I don't understand. Surprisingly, I do not have a lot of. I have a lot of shiny Kanto Vulpix, not Alolan for some reason. Nice. Let's see. Wow. Of course, it's the middle finger IVs. When it's full defense or near full defense and low everything else, I call that the middle finger. Yeah. I will say so far things have been pretty decent. Ooh, another Mighty Pokemon. Yeah, it's a very chill event. I like that. Nothing crazy so far, I will say. Just been walking around, collecting kilometers. Actually, since we're here, wow, yeah, we're steamrolling through this Go Pass. We're already at 51. It's only been about, I want to say like 20 minutes, and I'm already here. So this is great. Yeah, look at that. Passimian with the Safari Balls. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I think I'm for sure going to complete this Go Pass, get my silver bottle cap by the end of this day. And then for tomorrow, which is day 2 of the Wild Area event, I will keep it pretty chill and just focus on looking for Shundos, I guess. I don't know. Sweet. I like that. Any Mighties? Nope, nope. Oh, we got some open gyms though. Let's see if there's some room. Yes, there is. Why not? We'll just throw in our... Oh, nope, it's under attack. Never mind. Busy area. It's almost like downtown Chicago. Quite a lot of people out today. I attribute that to the weather. And of course, the fact that there's a major event. I forget that Mighty for Alligator was last year. Oh, but this is the new Pokemon, Impidimp. Sweet. Let's catch this. Get our Pokedex entry. That was a bad throw, of course. 3. And there we go. Sweet. First one. Nice. Good amount of experience. And probably trash IVs. Yep. But it's okay. We're not really looking for IVs aside from just the Pokedex entry. Is that oh, it's Esper. For some reason I thought it was Friggerbacks. So one thing I will say I've been enjoying so far with this event is the people. There is a very robust community out here in the Chicagoland area. A lot of people have come up and said hi. Thank you for that. I really feel like this game is best enjoyed with community. You know, Niantic has been pushing that for the last, I don't know, several years. They've been certainly doing a lot of unpopular design decisions in favor of that, but I get it. I think there's a lot of design in this game that specifically caters to, oh, this is higher than the one I caught earlier. But yeah, there's a lot of things that really caters towards community-based play. And the one thing that I've been really appreciating with this community is that they're very active on Niantic Campfire. They used to be extremely active when it came to Discord, but there were kind of like multiple Discord channels for this specific area. They all kind of consolidated into Niantic Campfire, so I will say that, say what you will about Niantic Campfire, I think it's a really great thing. Yeah, and certainly there's just a lot of people who are still active, still playing, still enjoying the game. I think that's really cool. And it's really what's going to keep this game alive. So yeah, I've been very much enjoying that. Not good. So the grind has been steady for the past hour. There has been a lot of Mighty Pokemon. A lot of them are 98%. None have been shiny though, which is very disappointing, but it is what it is. I made really good progress on the Go Pass. In fact, I think I'm going to be getting that bottle cap really soon. But overall, this has been a very positive experience. One thing I will say is that with the Wild Area event compared to last year, I think location matters. Of course, last year I was at Navy Pier. This year I'm at Schaumburg Town Square. The reason for that is because the weather is nice, like I mentioned earlier. Last year it was bitter cold with a lot of rain, so that is why I went to Navy Pier, because it's an indoor venue. But this time around it just seems very chill. It just seems very, I don't know. I feel like last year, maybe because Navy Pier was just so busy, it just felt like there was just a lot of excitement. Not a shiny, but it's weather boosted, yay. Oh boy. Yeah. So I don't know what it is. I feel like this year it's just not as intense of a grind. Yeah, but the Mighty Pokemon are pretty good. Oh, this one's got the background. Sweet. Alright, so even though the IVs are trash, this one's a keeper. I like it. Alright. Cool. I forgot about the special background. Always something with this game. Always something that you're looking for. But let's actually look at the progress for... Yeah, I'm at 90. Which means, what? Just 10 more? Let's take a look. Look at all these Pokemon. Yeah, 10 more levels. That should be really quick. Yeah, I think once I get this battle cap, that'll essentially, well, cap out the day. Nothing else that I really am looking for, aside from more Mighty Pokemon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm excited. All right, yeah, we are immediately leveled up already. Oh, nope, never mind. Wrong go pass. Yeah, so pretty cool. I like it. Very chill. So one thing I've been neglecting to my detriment with this event is, of course, the new Gigantamax Pokemon. Fortunately, I was able to find a big group, and I'm jumping in right now. Let's see how this goes. Of course, I am rocking Crown Sword Zacian and Crown Sword Zamazenta. They're going to be really good for this. And, of course, my Crown Sword Zacian is a Shundo, and that is a result of the bottle cap. So the next bottle cap that I get, of course the silver bottle cap, only goes with one stat. I am going to be using that on probably, actually I'm not too sure. I think my white Kyurem could become a Shundo if I were to give it the silver bottle cap. Let's actually take a look after this. All right, this one should go down no problem. This will be my first Gigantamax Grimmsnarl. Behemoth Blade. Look at that damage. Dun dun dun. Easy. Wow. Taken down with ease. That is the beauty of having a full raid lobby, or in this case, max battle lobby. Sweet. Oh, we got some friends here as well. Alright, let's see what we get. A lot of stuff. And sweet. Oh, that was a bad throw. It's a really cool looking Gigantamax Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie. I like this one. It's really brooding. It gives the feel of a Gigantamax Pokemon, especially in comparison to the non-Gigantamax form, which is still a cool design, I guess. But yeah. Oh, and a special background. Sweet. All right, I'll take it. Nice. Yeah, there you go. Let's see how many. 96. Wow, we are so close. We are so close. We're about to get this. Okay, so with this last raid, I should be able to hit at least level 100 with my Go Pass, which means we're gonna get ourselves the bottle cap. I'm gonna hold off on doing any more raids for the rest of the day, just because I do want to save some raid passes for Shadow Darkrai. I think that's going to be a much higher priority Pokemon this week, especially because when it comes to Shadow Pokemon, of course you can't bottle cap those, and Shadow Darkrai is really cool. It just fits the aesthetic, right? It's a dark type, it's like a night themed Pokemon, and then of course giving it the Shadow Glow. Nope, this is gonna be crummy, I already know. But let's see if it's a shiny, and let's see if it has a special background. It could probably hit 2 out of 3. Nope. Well, let's see if it has the special background. Not a shiny, not high IVs, but regular background. So it's junk, straight up junk, but that's okay. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, let's see the Go Pass. Wow, 113. All right, so we for sure have it now. Yep, I think I see it. Oh wow. Oh, we can pick up a Shadow Darkrai right now. Let's do that. Ooh, look at that. It looks phenomenal. Alright, so unfortunately... Oh, I'm going to actually use the Safari Ball on this boy. Would have been cool if it was shiny. Unfortunately, I don't think you can, or yeah, I think you could, but that is what it is. No special background, but okay, decent IVs. All right, we'll take it. But yeah, there you go. Let's take a look. There it is, the silver bottle cap. Let's see what it does. Enables a year-long hyper training course where you can fully raise one of a Pokemon's stats. And I think it's going to be this one. Yep, there you go. Actually, let's take a look. Nope. Nope. Definitely nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, it's gonna be this one. Want to get this to a Shundo, increase my collection of Shundos. Yeah, let's do it. Boom, let's do it. We are now hyper training this guy. Sweet. Let's actually see the tasks. Power up a Pokemon that shares a type with your trainee 30 times. Ah, geez. Okay. Well, there you go. Time to put some work into this. Get myself another Shundo through a bottle cap. And that will conclude day one of the Wild Area event. A lot of fun has been had. This is definitely a very chill event, which I really like. Seems like a lot of events are chill nowadays. Like Pokemon Go Fest, which we just had. That felt very chill. I, of course, missed out on the finale event, which is because I was on a flight to Korea, as many of you know. But I still felt like Go Fest this year was a big step up from previous years, and that's simply because of the bottle cap. And yeah, I think this was pretty good. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else Niantic has in store. Okay, so you're probably looking at the thumbnail for this video and wondering where the high IV shiny Mighty Pokemon is, because I'm definitely going to add this to the thumbnail. Real quick, let me say, it's been a couple of hours. Actually, it's been several hours, because after I finished up my Wild Area festivities at Schaumburg Town Square, I actually headed home because I had some things to do at night. When I got home, off of my incense, I got a Mighty Pokemon. It was a shiny, and look at that. It was a 98% shiny Azelf. Why couldn't this happen when I was filming out in Schaumburg? I think this would have been really cool for the actual vlog to actually get my reaction, but this was insane. So yeah, I will say that this was a very successful Wild Area event. It's only day one. I may not necessarily vlog day two. I think for tomorrow, I don't really have too much that I need to do when it comes to this Wild Area event, so I'm probably just going to take it easy, just farm up Pokemon, wild Pokemon, different things like that. Wild Pokemon, you know what I mean, Mighty Pokemon. And yeah, that's basically it. So I was able to get myself a 98% off of an incense, and it was a shiny and a legendary, and it's Azelf. So yeah, pretty cool. That's pretty much gonna be it. So yeah, later. Jinsula와 함께해.